Y254. Imagine.
All right, absolutely. Thank you so much, and good evening to you. This right here is Power Talk. My good name is Brian Sakwa. Ensure that you join in a bit. We are posting a question of the day. We are asking you, do you think working abroad is the solution to unemployment in Kenya? That is our engagement question, and be rest assured I'll sample your feedback as I continue to speak to my guest who is live with me in studio. And today we sit down with Lucy YugiLeo. She's a dedicated Kenyan who lives in Germany as a nurse for over 22 decades, and she's live right here with us in studio to share with us what exactly it takes if you have a dream and a vision of living and working abroad as a Kenyan. What exactly should you do and not do? She'll take us through her journey of trial and triumph abroad, and she's live with us in studio. Once again, she's a healthcare manager, a registered nurse, and a labor mobility advocate based in Germany. Great to meet you in person, Lucy.
Great to meet you too, Brian.
Right, I'm so excited. First of all, let's get started off with that time when you're moving to Germany.
Yes.
What inspired you to escape Kenya?
I, first of all, love Kenya. I didn't escape Kenya. I just looked for greener pastures. Or rather, the people around me thought I had potential for something else,
right?
Which was Germany. And it came from just talks, you know. Ile unapita kwa mtaa, unaongea na watu, nini nini. And that's how you get the juice of the mtaa.
Right.
So when I was living in Kisumu then, we were a lot of students who were looking for something to do after Form 4.
Right.
And that's how I found out there was a German college. So I didn't even think of going to Germany in the first place. It was just adding to the things that I already had before, which was the language.
Right.
And then came that other students were going as nannies. That is a program that is nowadays known by everybody. Yeah.
So you left as a nanny?
I left as a nanny. It's called au pair program.
Right. Yeah.
Yes. That's how I left Kenya to go to Germany. And there I landed in a very nice family.
Right.
That I still have contact with till today.
Yeah.
They were my push. They were my guardian through the whole 22 years. By the way, until today, they are still by my side.
22 years, meaning you moved 2004.
2004, I left
Kenya, yes. In Germany as a nurse.
Yes.
Right. So maybe as well, when you landed on ground, what were the realities that you had to face? Because you left the country as a nanny, and then here you are in the healthcare industry. So what were the transitions and the systems that you had to go through to become a nurse?
The transition is very interesting because when I reached there, I realized that I had to reinforce the language level that I had from here. Because there I had to speak to the people around me. And add, you know, there are some, what do you call it?
The accents or
not
the speech?
Genau, the dialects.
The local dialects.
Genau, local dialects that you don't find it in the book.
Right.
Yes, so there I had to learn the language afresh. Yeah, even though I had the basics here. And that is the most important part, by the way, learning the language.
Learning the language.
Yes.
So you became proficient in German.
Totally.
Right. So you can say something in German? Like
einen wunderschönen guten Abend. Wer auch immer sieht, Goethe Institute students, I wish you all the best.
Yeah, what did you just say?
I said a very good evening.
Right.
And to everybody learning German, especially the students of Goethe Institute, I wish them all the best.
Oh my goodness.
That's what I said.
I think you'll need to be my teacher after we're done with the show.
No.
So you became proficient in German language.
That is the first step.
The first step, yeah.
The first step, yes.
And then what followed next after that?
What followed next was you do something called preparatory course if you want to study. There are different ways of making it in Germany, by the way.
Okay.
So I started by, if you live here with your Form 4 certificate, it won't be, you can't go directly to the university in Germany, so you have to go through another Form 4.
Right.
Yes.
Even
so
if you had a degree already?
A degree is different. No. Degree in nursing is different. I'm talking about myself. Myself, I only had a Form 4 certificate because I left here when I was 9. I just turned 19 then.
Yeah.
Yes. So reaching there, I wanted to study because they didn't accept then that foreigners become nurses easily. Yeah, then I think the problem was different then. Now it's different. You know, they labor, let's take people. Now the way is easier to get to Germany as a nurse than then.
Right.
Then they used to look for, first of all, a German, an EU resident. If you're a non-EU resident, then you have to really fight for it. And my pair family was like, Lucy, you have the capability of going to study. So I started by studying medicine, by the way.
Oh, so you checked in a medicine?
I studied medicine for 3.5 years.
3.5 years.
3.5
Successfully
years.
Graduated?
No.
Oh, not yet?
I did not, because medicine in Germany you take 6 to 7 years.
Wow.
And the 3rd year or 4th year were a little bit challenging through the policies then, because I say then was a little bit difficult for us. And I think the integration then for students wasn't as nice as now. It's not great yet, but then it was tougher than now.
Yeah. Why would you say that? You'd say right now it's seamless and flawless?
It's a little bit better. You know why? Because we are there.
Okay.
We are there to tell the other students who are now students what happened to us.
Right.
What happened to they should take this way, otherwise it will go this way. And the people who listen well, they...
Right. So maybe still on that, before you actually lose your train of thought, what are the, let's say, systematic preparations that you have to adjust to now that you're telling Kenyans who should come, like you should avoid this, or you should go through this route if you want to, make it easy? Yeah.
If you want to make it easy, like I said, language.
Language is first on the list.
Yes, language. And if you come to Germany, look for your peers or people who went through the same thing that you want to do when you arrive.
Yeah.
If you want to study, look for students who went through that. Or if you want to do your nursing, it's called Ausbildung.
Yeah.
Then look for people who, myself, I studied and did the Ausbildung too, so I can tell somebody about both systems, how to go about it easily.
Right.
Yes, look for your people. Ask questions.
Look for Lucy.
No. Look for Lucy and the rest.
And the rest, Do you have a community too?
We have a community,
a diaspora German community for Kenyans living
Even
abroad.
for nurses, we have there are for African nurses in Germany, there is a WhatsApp group. There is a friend who does the organization and coordination. And also in the towns, like if you hear there is a Kenyan thing going on, even if it's a party, you'll find a nurse there, you'll find a technician there, you'll find an engineer, doctors.
At least somebody who's Kenyan.
Yes.
Right.
Or even anybody anyway.
General. Okay, right.
Not only Kenyans.
Okay.
Yes.
Maybe also make us understand now your first experience stepping into a German healthcare facility. What stunned you and what did you adjust to as a Kenyan?
With me, I started doing my attachment because that was a requirement for my medical studies.
Okay.
So in that facility, a relative to my family was there, so it was a little bit different. But punctuality was something that was very important because they do the shift, like they give information from one shift to the other. So if you don't make it on time and everybody is there, you'll miss a lot of information.
Right.
Yes, not only will you feel bad, if you're punctual, you have another level of power, I think, in anything and everything that you do. If you're there punctual, there's a cojones that I don't know what the name is in English, but there's some confidence that you have if you're punctual. The other one is do your work. Don't concentrate on in the corridor. No. Do your work. Finish. No, just no. In fact, there you get. Like you're given what to do from room to room. It's you who will help nurse.
No? So maybe also as a nurse, what is your JD in terms of your obligated duties that you're supposed to fulfill on a day-to-day? Are you like prescription medicine, taking care of somebody who is ill, bathing, all those things? What exactly does it look like?
Yes. I know it's very different from the Kenyan nursing.
Yes, I think it would be very important to share that too.
I know what somebody would want to hear from me. It's only I started studying and then I became a nurse later.
Okay.
So
practicing it?
No, not
Okay.
anymore.
Why not?
But I'm in the management because if I go to nursing, I think I'm a little bit overqualified now.
Okay.
So there they even tell you if you have your bachelor's of science or your master's of arts in anything or master of
Yeah.
science, they tell you you cannot do. Let's do this for you because
It looks
they'll
like
have
a
to pay
junior
you.
role. Sounds like a junior role if you are to do it.
Yes.
More of like a starter.
Yes, yes,
or
yes.
an intermediate.
No, they'll have to pay me as a master's
Right.
person. So if I do the job that it will not add up to the money that they're giving me.
Overqualified.
Correct,
yeah, like you
correct,
said.
correct.
Like you said.
Yeah, yeah. Where was I again? Now, nursing in
Right.
Kenya is different than nursing in Germany. Nursing in Germany involves more of, caring of the person because most of the families don't do it. Here in Kenya, most of us have extended families. They come, they visit you. They take care of you when you cannot move your hands or legs.
Yeah.
But there, it's the nurse who does the whole of it. And because most of them don't even have the time to come to the hospital because of reasons, different reasons, the nurse also takes the social. How are you? Tell me about your day, blah, blah, blah. So they'll be there as the care person.
Yeah.
And also the first care person to the patient.
Like a primary caregiver.
Thank you.
Yeah. Okay.
Most of the time I don't speak English in Germany, so that's why the English words are disappearing most of the time.
Feel free to slide in Germany too.
No.
Right, yeah.
Yeah, so that's the main difference. Working culture, I don't know how it is in Kenya because I didn't work here.
Yeah, you've spent 22 years abroad, I understand.
Yes, so, but I think there it's straight. If you make a mistake, the boss or your leader of the shift will tell you the truth. And for some people it might seem very crude or very harsh at the moment.
Yeah, okay.
But after some time you'll be like, that's the best thing that can ever happen to you.
Right.
And I think the more you stay there, the more the culture brushes off.
The more you become German. It's called to ingratiate yourself in the system. You become part of it,
Yes,
and here you are. I'm also interested to understand, maybe, did you face any difficulties or, let's say, to be exact, racism? Because there's been a lot of conversation and debate, especially for healthcare workers who are African or African descent working abroad. What were the hurdles that you had to overcome to come this far?
Yes. At the beginning, when I was new, I think the character over the 22 years becomes a little bit, not a little bit, but much different than before.
Okay.
When you're a 19-year-old and you're somewhere new, it's not like you're very confident or something like that. So the human psychology says they have to put you under pressure. So racism is there. And when your confidence is not there, the person sees, I don't know how they see it, but there's a way they do the scanning and they're like, this one I can bully on the ward or something. And but after some time, you will gain the skills on how to deal with it. Or if somebody comes to you and says something that is racist, you'll address it immediately instead of going to your room and thinking, this person told me this, why did
making phone calls at home.
No. And they won't even help you because they're like,
they're not there to actually see what's going on.
Yes. So then when we were less students and less nurses, you had nobody to talk to and really realize that they're understanding what you are going through.
Right.
So now that we are many, and I hope that we will be many, it will be more and more and more. The more the better. So we give each other advices how to go through racism at work. That is very, very important. That is because you take most of our time at work more than even at home.
At home, like approximately how many hours in a shift that could be? Let's say an average and then extreme, like borderline.
Extreme is 100% work. We have like 100% working, 75-50.
Right.
So if you're working 100%, you get your salary 100%. And 100% work is right now 40 hours a week.
Right, 40 hours a week. So meaning per day is
8
almost
hours.
8 hours.
8 hours, and you have to have a break, which is 30 minutes.
Right.
But that one does not count. So it's 40 hours a week. Some institutions give 38.5. So it depends on which which institution you are, but those
Yeah.
are the, so if you're working 75% like I do because I have children,
Right.
you would do, I do 28 hours point something a week, which is 6 hours,
6 hours
5
in
times a day.
Okay.
Genau.
Right.
Uh-huh.
In terms of pay, if you are to equal it to USD,
Payment
yes.
of
Let's say for that,
nursing.
maybe not yours, but let's say a person who is working 40 hours a week.
You know, Germans say don't talk about money.
I'm sure it's very important as well, because somebody's watching, they'll be like,
Yes.
you know what, I want to go to Germany
Ah,
next
yes,
year.
yes.
Yeah.
Natürlich.
Maybe you can break it down in
yes.
this way,
Yes.
for a starter,
Okay.
and then an intermediate,
Yes.
and then now an expert. Yeah, because
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I believe you're an expert. So for a
Yes.
starter, approximately how much in
For
USD?
starter, let's say Ausbildung, it's universal. Like you come, you work. Yes, you're like learning, but you're earning at the
Learning
same
and
time.
earning, okay.
Genau. That is Ausbildung. First year is always, I think, 900 and something euros.
Yeah.
Second year, 1,000. Third year,
900 euros,
1,100.
how much is that in Kenya shillings?
Don't
Let somebody
even,
do the
don't,
math.
oh my God.
Somebody do the math. Tuambie pale kwa comment section.
Don't translate. Oh my, because
Yeah.
you know why?
Yeah.
Somebody should not put it in Kenyan shillings.
I know.
Because the expenses in Germany are different. Buying a
Right.
winter jacket is already 100 euros.
Wow.
Yes.
Out of
I mean, a
900
good-
already.
Imagine, 100 is gone.
Yes.
Alafu, those miscellaneous, like you pay maybe your rent, your insurance, there are a lot of expenses, like I said.
Yeah.
So the little remaining that you have to send home is really little. Ooh.
Yeah, could be like 100
Keep-
if you've squeezed in
I don't know,
everything.
genau. But there are also some other odd jobs that somebody can do. Like if you meet somebody, we want here person to do maybe, it was then called 400 euro basis job. 400 euro basis job, like
basis
you do it
job.
and earn the 400 euro.
Wow.
But now it's
Immediately,
more.
instantly after the service?
No, per month.
Per month, yeah.
Like they tell
Okay.
you 10 hours a week or 5 hours, how your mouth talks. So
Yeah.
that one was, I talked about the salary for
Yeah, for a starter.
Ausbildung. If you finish Ausbildung, you're an expert then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So to your level
So you
now.
have your certificate.
Okay.
That is Ausbildung.
Okay.
Your nursing, registered nurse then.
Registered
No?
nurse. Uh-huh.
Okay, now that is 3 years. There's one you do for 1 year also, is like, they have a special name, but in, they're like help of nurses, but most of the time they end up doing a lot of work.
Yeah.
Genau, but it's 1 year and then you get your certificate in your hands.
Right.
Genau, so after 3 years, you become a registered nurse. You are certified for more money. Like if
So you're licensed. There's a difference between licensed and registered? Or it's the
no,
same?
like it's the same. It's not
Same.
like US
Like in
or
the
something.
US, yeah.
Nah,
Actually,
nah,
my
nah.
mind is in the US. Let me just exit
Don't come,
and come to Germany.
Come.
Yes. So yeah, okay.
Genau, so it's just that one. After that, 3 years, you get your here license or here registration.
Registered, yeah.
Uh-huh.
Right.
And most of the time, if it's not a government institution,
Right.
it's your talking that brings you the amount of money that you'll earn.
Yeah.
Yeah?
So talking meaning
So the
how you
government-
negotiate
Ganz
or
genau,
the
if you-
networks.
No, you are the salary negotiation.
Right.
You reach there, yes, there is a basis salary, but you'll be like, I can talk nicely to the patients. I am, yeah, you give your all. Then they add you maybe 400
your
euros
selling
on top.
point, your unique selling
Correct.
point. Yeah.
Yes.
And I'm sure that took you a lot to actually climb to that ladder. But before you forget the racism part, just hold on to
you're
that
still on
part.
racism.
Yes, because it's very important.
I know,
Everybody
yeah.
faces racism, especially if you're black and you're overseas.
Yes.
And I'm actually borrowing an example of Aisha Speed during the World Cup.
Yes.
Argentinian fans, I know you saw that, yeah? So maybe for a Kenyan or any black person who is facing racism, especially abroad, maybe what are the practical steps to maybe either to report or to get over it? Because that's trauma, actually. Racism causes trauma
Where?
in people and
Oh,
mental
yes.
health.
Ukweli. Racism is not something light. Racism, like you said, is very traumatic. And with us right now, as the younger people who maybe fear talking about their problems to the other people, it gets you double than the person who could have gone through racism 20 years ago. I am a friend of non-discrimination. I am a friend of non-discrimination, and everybody knows in Frankfurt am Main, in Germany, they know I don't tolerate racism.
Yes.
How do you deal with it?
Yes.
Don't put it under the carpet, because once anybody, it's a kind of bullying, only in a very bad manner. No. And in healthcare, now that most, like a greater percentage is, of healthcare in Germany, we are foreigners.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
The racism is at least reducing. But still,
Okay.
in everyday life, in conversations in the ward, for example, or from the patients, in fact, that
Patients.
Schlimm.
Patients.
Imagine, patients, in fact, the ones in the, what you call these homes, senior
Yes.
homes,
Yes, 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 yes.
where they stay.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Like one person comes and say, "Oh, Lord, people, bring me back home," because there are a lot of foreigners coming in there. She
Yeah.
thinks she's not even in Germany.
Yeah, so they call, so they call you names to belittle you and berate you. Yeah.
They can say, "Don't attend to me, go away,"
Yeah.
or some can speak the words that nobody wants to hear.
They cast you out, in short.
Yes.
Then how do you proceed with your duty?
Yeah, that one
Because you're black
you
and you have to do it.
Genau. What we do in nursing is autonomy. What the patient wants, that is what will be done.
Okay.
If you don't want me to attend to you, my boss, thankfully where I went to, there are a lot of good bosses.
Yeah.
They will be like, if you don't want Lucy YugiLeo to attend to you, or Mudhoni, or Adhiambo, or Nzioki, I'm sorry, you'll have to be attended to tomorrow. And unfortunately, tomorrow also Lucy YugiLeo is on is with you on the shift. So if you want that, it's okay. So
Yes.
the solidarity within the team is very important.
Yeah.
Yes, it's not like dissing the patient, but it's I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know how to
But either
explain
way,
it.
you'll have to fulfill your professional duties. Or there's a way to opt out of a discriminatory role?
No, as with these patients that say we should not attend to them,
Yes.
those ones you leave them in peace.
So do you report to your senior manager
Of course.
in such
Of course,
incidences?
you say, here, this person has refused to, for me to attend to them.
Yeah.
The senior person says, no problem, do the rest of the people.
If they're white, if they're white, does it work to your advantage?
Who is white, the patient?
Yeah, the senior manager, let's say the person, supervisor.
The supervisors should go through the training that this will happen. So be
Okay.
it a black supervisor, be it a white supervisor, whichever
Right.
person it is, they know that will happen at some point.
Yeah.
So they know how to deal with it, which is leave the patient in peace.
Yeah.
At some point, they'll be like, I have to,
Yeah,
I don't have a choice
absolutely.
here.
Yes.
Let me adjust myself and let the
Right.
Kenyan attend to me.
Yes.
How do you deal with the situation in the team? If
Yes.
if one of them is acting racist against you, either you talk to the person. Right now that I am here, I can talk to the person. I can tell them, why ulisema kitu fulani
Yes.
saa hii 5 minutes ago na ifai kufanywa hivyo.
Yeah.
Yeah? Na wewe pia umejua na mimi pia nimejua, so isiwahi fanyika tena. Sawa,
Yeah.
sawa. Ati lakini sikumaanisha hivyo. Kitu limaanisha ni wewe ndio umejua. Mimi
Yes.
kitu imeingia kwa akili yangu,
Yeah.
imefika vile imefika. So
Yeah.
mimi nakwambia tafadhali ikuwe.
Right. Let it
Yes,
end.
so the people
Okay.
who cannot talk as me, they can report to the senior people, to the senior manager.
Or supervisor too,
Or
if you
supervisor,
have
I don't
it
know what
in
they
that
call
case.
it. The person who is
Okay.
above you.
Right.
Or the Kenyan
That's like
in
a
the
boss.
team. Go to them and tell them,
Yeah.
I just realized
Enda kwa
that
boss,
person.
yeah. Ameniongelesha vibaya. That's actually microaggression. That's what it's called.
Yeah.
Microaggression. Yeah.
Microaggression, it's a form of micromanagement because the person is trying to push you down, and then after some point they'll be like, hey, can you, why are you not, you know?
Yeah.
It starts with
Okay.
little stuff. So if you don't nyonga hizo vitu ndogo, itakuja mpaka itakukalia kwa
They
kichwa, utakuwa
explode.
unashangaa.
And then people commit suicide or they do the worst
Nakwambia.
and they're deported.
And depression,
Yeah,
nakwambia, and
right.
the weather there, manze, ikifika Oktoba, ukishaona ma leaves zinaanguka kwa trees hivi,
Yeah,
kila mtu ako depressed.
right.
Akuwe Mjerumani, akuwe Mkenya, akuwe whichever country they're coming from. So hiyo depression ya huko, and then ukuje tena ukwe
Healthcare provider.
Yes. Usikie tena kuna mtu anakuboa hapa hivi akikwambia racist comments, manze, unaenda nyumbani umechoka, maybe hata urichi watu wa home, maybe madhako pia na need pesa fulani.
Yes.
Yeah, so unashanga utapigia nani?
Right.
Lucy yako hapa. Pigia mtu wako bwana.
Right. Yeah. So this is some of, you'd say this is some of the problems Kenyan healthcare workers, like on a daily, that's averagely, so to say, they're going through on a daily basis. So to say, if you were to round it up, like averagely, not everyone at large, but specifically, yeah.
You can classify it in very many ways.
Okay.
Not only calling the person, you you are
you're white or black.
sondern,
Okay.
genau. But if I am giving an idea in a group, and then you think my idea is not as important as the idea of the person called maybe Jürgen or Peter, and Peter says the same thing I said, and Peter's idea is being glorified, you're like, just a moment.
Yeah.
Huh? You know, like discriminating also on ideas that we Kenyans, we are very... Umejua vile sini werevu huko nje? Umejua we are hardworking wanzenyu ukishikilia kitu, so tukikuja tufanye healthcare nje, healthcare huko nje, tunakuwa tunashine mbaya. And then saa zingine ukishine pia ni kama mtu mwenye ako kwa ground anafikiria kwani ametoka wapi anatoka hapa hivi.
So there's, you know, people feel threatened and insecure too, even if they are Kenyan too or African.
No, hapana. Sisi we embrace each other. Kwanza mtu kiona anatembea na suti yake kwa nini kwa corridor, we are very happy.
We appreciative
we
of that.
So,
absolutely. Let me ask you then, maybe would you say there should be laws in terms of, let's say, from our country, policies and laws, because you're also very big on exporting labor or labor migration abroad. Should there be laws that protect Kenyan healthcare workers who are living abroad so that they are, you know, shielded from such incidences where you've mentioned racism, extreme racism, and the rest of the atrocities that come? Are there maybe current ones that you know of?
Are there what? Sorry, I didn't understand.
Policies or laws that shield or protect Kenyan healthcare workers?
I can talk about Germany because I wasn't in maybe other,
in a Kenyan Germany healthcare program.
Correct. Let's stick to Germany. That's what I know. Maybe I could say something that is not right.
Yeah.
2024, there was a policy that was signed. In Berlin. President Dr. William Samoei Ruto came to Germany to sign a very nice policy for labor, for skilled labor that comes from Kenya to Germany. Germany, by the way, is a country that has laws, very good employee laws that are being followed, and I can attest to that, that they have laws that if their company breaks,
they are reprimanded for it.
Na employee has a very good, inaitwa jana konga, very good stand, kitu kifanyika mbaya. We have laws zinakuwa zimeweza, but policies za kutoka Kenya kuletwa kwa wasenga kutoka Kenya kuja Germany for example, ningependelea wasi wakifika kwa ground kukuwe na vitu kama sai baada kuna hizo ma companies. So I was thinking of by the inaitwaje kutengeneza company moja ya ni kama consultancy company ya wase kuna stress, mjua si nurses pekee, kuna wase wengi sana wanakujanga by the way kudu job, si healthcare pekee lakini healthcare ni the biggest percentage ya kama wameshindwa na maisha ama kabla washindwe wanipigie simu niwaambie manze nakonga hivi.
It's like a retreat center they can go to.
Unanipigia simu na kuongelesha
like therapy session.
Ganz genau. Therapy nilifanya ndio pia psychology modules. Si therapy kabisa, ni kama tunaongea inue tena juu nikulete nikwambie tricks gani zinakuanga kai imekufanyikia kabla ifanyike enda ufanyie ama kabla ishindikane sana tafuta job mpya ya juu kwa healthcare sasa unatafuta job place yoyote. We are very tuko juu. So policies za kwa ground.
Actually, this is what I have part of the details on it, and maybe you can sound off. It said it was a bilateral labor agreement signed by Germany in September. You've said actually the year is exactly in 2024. They said it has no fixed quota. They said the deal functions under German's Skilled Immigration Act without specific numeral cap or quota on incoming Kenyan workers. And then as well, it exempts job market tests that include qualified Kenyan professionals can secure positions more smoothly. I think that's the advantage of it, without undergoing standard domestic priority job tests too. Also included vocational and educational focus, emphasized on technical training, student placement, and apprenticeships tailored to match German industrial requirements. I believe that helped too as well. And then also return and readmission support. So Kenya agreed to use biometric data comparison to identify citizens required to leave Germany, and also accept expired identification documents to streamline, the process.
That one does not, the last sentence is not for us. The previous one with making it official that there is a law somewhere that protects Kenyans when they arrive. That one,
Yeah.
by the way, it went through Germany. So they were like, Mkenya
Yeah.
kifika, usijaribu. President wao alitoka huko kwao akakuja akasign.
Yes.
Yeah, but still wanafaa kufanya adjustments.
Right.
Kenyan Embassy niliandikia email, hebu ajibu.
Yeah.
No, just to...
You're here, you'll pass by.
Yeah, no, Kenyan Embassy in Germany.
Oh, in
Hapa wako
Germany,
sawa,
not here.
hapa wako
Okay.
fiti. Yeah.
Okay.
No, the Kenyan Embassy in Germany. Sasa hao ndio wanakonga ni kama msee akiwa na problem anafaa kuwaendea.
Yeah.
Yeah, lakini most of us are already German citizens. So ukienda huko hivyo hata kuna kitu atakusaidia nayo. Lakini yeah, mwenye anasafa kando yangu mwenye ni Mkenya. Hiyo ni shida yangu.
Right.
Mkenya hizi safa na nimekaa hapo. Yeah. So sisi kama wenye tushaka hapo hivyo for long. Yeah, na tuko na ni kama solutions za vitu zinafanyika kwa ground. Yeah.
Yeah.
Kwa ground, let me not be Sheng, and yeah, I know my Sheng is already...
You're good. You're fully Kenyan. You're fully Kenyan, yeah.
Sawa. So,
Right.
solutions ziko kwa ground ni sisi wenye tume-go through hizo problems na hizo mavitu ndio tunaweza tuka-produce.
Right.
So,
Absolutely.
kufanya kazi na Kenyan Embassy, kufanya kazi maybe tutengeneze, like I said, company that, yani institution ikisikia YugiLeo anatumwa place fulani, watakuwa, guy, YugiLeo anatumwa kwani tumefanya nini? Na ama kisikia, no?
Yes.
Jina yako imeitwa, wanakufanyia mazuri.
Okay.
Kitu kao inafaa kwa Germany, jua ametuacha mataani sana. Si, but the people, hawa watoto wanakam.
Yes, okay, okay.
Yeah.
Absolutely. I think you can hold your horses and then we take a break, and when we come back as well, you'll tell us some of the shocking realities that, you had to come to terms with. But our question that we are asking is, do you think working abroad is the solution to unemployment in Kenya? Because, yeah, we had Labour Cabinet Secretary Alfred Mutua saying, itapunguza watu kuwa jobless in Kenya, waende work maju, but there are different sentiments as well online. So tell us, do you think working abroad is the solution to unemployment in Kenya? #PowerTalk TV show at Brian Sakwa 1 at Y254 channel. Send in your feedback. We'll take a look at it when we come back. Thank you.
Y254. Imagine.
Some people wait for life to begin. Some decide to make it happen. My Superhero, only on Y254.
Halo, nimekuja na tangazo. Halo, unanipata? This is Adulting 101.
Sasa ni saa ngapi? Ni chakula tu nafikiria.
Masato ukulangi. Anyway, my name is Valentine, or at Kalami Valentine.
My name is Masai Kta, that's KTA.
Pia tunataka pia na nyinyi mtuambie venye mko. Are you okay as an adult? Are you adulting all right? Do you have life hacks on how to adult? That's neither here nor there. Adulting 101.
Y254. Imagine.
Welcome back. Thank you for staying with us. You're still watching #PowerTalk TV show. My good name is Brian Sakwa, and I'm still right live in studio with Lucy YugiLeo. She's a Kenyan nurse based in Germany for over 2 decades plus. But the question we're asking you is, do you think working abroad is the solution to unemployment, especially in Kenya? Please tuambie maoni na mawazo. Tutasample your feedback in just a bit. But before we went on a break, Lucy,
Yes.
I was asking, what are the shocking realities that you had to come to terms to for all these 20 plus years that you've been in Germany, just in general as a country?
In general, the culture is different. The food is different.
Yeah.
But after 20 years, you enjoy that food from Bavaria, you enjoy those foods from Hessen, like they have regional foods.
Right.
You enjoy them after some time, yeah?
Culture,
And
maybe a little bit. What culture shocks did you endure?
Culture shocks. Like I said, they tell you there's something on your face.
Is there a common phrase, like a common thing that you can say in Swahili or in English? What's commonly said in terms of culture?
What is commonly said?
Yes.
I don't understand your question well.
Tuseme mtu anakule, tuseme umeenda States, ile kitu yenye inasemwa sana na watu wa white, yeah. White people, yeah. But it shocks you in terms of culture and how they live and what they practice.
Oi.
In Germany.
Germany iko kweli. Maybe niko so long so I don't think na filter in my life right now. Maybe ungeniuliza kitu 18 years ago ningejua sijui.
Okay.
But again, our culture, weather kwanza inakuwa inashtua mtu juu most of the intakes, kwanza I talk about Ausbildung now. Ausbildung kunakuwa na intakes 2 per year. April na October ama September.
Yeah.
So April nakuanga poa hapo hivyo ni spring. So unakuja kila kitu ni green, manze kila kitu ni fiti. Yeah. Sama inakuja, jua ni tamu. Jua ni tamu ni moto hata kushinda hii ya Kenya.
Yeah.
And then sasa autumn inafika.
Yeah.
Hapo ndio baridi inakuja ikiingia baridi kiingia kuna kwanga vile inakwanga inacheza na akili ya kila mtu. Not only the foreigners but unaona watu wanaanza kuwa gloomy, watu wako different job, watu wako yeah. So hiyo weather kuna vile inakwanga inaleta mtu juu.
Yeah.
Emotionally. Na
even
pia
mentally too.
Mentally, genau. Mentally ndio nimaanisha emotionally sijui. Yeah, nini tena ndio different?
Culture shock pia as well. Are there practices that are different from African in terms of livelihood? I think that was the prior.
Yeah. Uko kwanza hakuna kukutana na mtu hivi una make appointment.
Yeah.
Kama unaenda kwa mtu ati utoke ati hodi naenda kwa mama nani, hakuna cha huko. Hakuna
nyumba 10 initiative lifestyle. Kama hapa unaweza omba chumvi, nisaidie mafuta.
Hakuna cha hiyo.
Nisaidie gas. No. So how do you survive?
Yeah. Lazima utalan very fast. Kufanya kila kitu peke yako. Hata ule rafiki yako mlikuja naye ama ile rende mlikuja nayo, kila mtu ata find two way yake ya kufanya kila kitu peke yake. Life inakuanga very fast and very intensive. Germany for this case, yeah?
Yeah.
So mtu mwingine maybe unafikiria ni aje nani ana time anzi nilimcall jana na hata ashiki.
Yeah.
It's normal. Juu pia kuna msichana complain aje nilimcall na ashiki juu maybe ako job, maybe anataka tu kwa peke yake juu ako depressed, hataki kuongea juu stories zake, umejua?
Yeah.
So hiyo kukua pamoja sana kwa si kila saa watu wanakutananga. Kwanza baridi kikua hiyo time between autumn back to spring, hakuna cha kukutana sana. October?
Okay.
September ikienda kuisha October hivi. October bado kuna kuanga na kitu inaitwa Golden October.
Golden.
Golden October ni jua inakuja, alafu leaves inakuwa yellow before zianguke ama zikikuwa kwa ground na ziko yellow, so when the sun gonga hizo ma leaves inakuwa gold, so that's why it's called Golden October.
Okay. Interesting.
Yes, so October inaishanga, I think Oktoberfest ndio festival ya mwisho sasa yenye inaishisha hiyo, no? Oktoberfest in Bavaria.
Absolutely.
And the other towns you have smaller Oktoberfests.
Okay.
Kukutana watu wanakutananga.
Kuna sherehe by the way, I usually see them online.
Kuna sherehe kwa sherehe iko kama mtu ako na time kwanza kwa uko mniu iko fiti. Mpaka upate maybe ukipata family ndio sasa kwenda sherehe na reduce, maybe mnafanya vitu ndogo ndogo zenye watoto wanaweza kufanya pia, so inakuwa mostly house stuff ama garden. Mzee ana invite wase ama most of the time una concentrate tu na familia yako kishaenda kupati. Concentrate kwa familia yako unajisikia kuna party pia waende iko sawa. Ya kuna organizers wenye ni African descent, be it West African, Southern, Eastern or Northern.
Mostly who, if you were to give it a number, African nations that are large or more prominent in Germany. They Kenyan, Nigerians, West Africans, East Africans in general, or South Africans. Who are most prominent?
West Africans are many. You know, it depends on which corner, which like your age or what you do. Me, I know my people. Like most Kenyans I meet, or most people who are in healthcare and around me, or the people I know
mostly
Kenyans.
Kenyans.
Okay. Kenyans, East Africans, Ugandans, maybe you meet 1, 2. Tanzanians 1, 2. Right. West Africans, they maybe older generation, ni Ghanaians. It depends. I think there was an era of scholarships wa Cameroonians wanakuja. Cameroonians are also there, by the way. They are very good academics.
Yeah, okay.
Wameshikilia hapo sana. Tunapeana competition wa Kenya na Cameroonians. Yeah, but najua tutawashinda. Kujeni, wapi wa Gen Z? Wakuje.
Gen Z are on the way.
Manze kujeni, tunawangoja.
Right. And speaking of Gen Z, because it's been an issue as well, and it's partly part of our question.
Yeah.
Do you think brain drain is now becoming an issue? Because right here in our country, there's been moments where we have been faced with shortage of nurses, but yet here we are exporting a majority chunk of our nurses abroad. So maybe what would you propose in your thinking that could basically balance this equation? Because at the same time, tumesema ina solve unemployment hapa Kenya, but tena we are taking our professionals and exporting them abroad. How do you balance this, equation?
Labor mobility imekuwa tangu kitambo. Nilikuwa na neighbors walikuwa wanasema nani anaenda kuna time UK ilikuwa inachukua Kenya nurses, kuna time US wase walienda, Canada wase walienda. See, the first time wase wanaenda tangu 1990s wase wamekuwa kienda. So kai imesolve mtu anauliza hiyo swali ya sijui ita solve nini labor issue. Hiyo basi ilikuwa ingekuwa imesha solve hiyo story kitambo sana. So hiyo ifai hata kuwa question, ni kitu tu maybe watu waende wa explore culture hiyo ingine, time yenye utashiba waseme wanataka kurudi nyumbani, welcome us with open arms
as a return.
Mtu welcome tukirudi.
So but it's a real issue, Lucy, on ground. It's a big debate here in Kenya because I think last year there was a mass hiring to export people abroad. There was backlash on it. There's a time, was it at I don't want to mention the facility, walikosa madaktari enough, they had to bring in nurses and doctors abroad. So it became brain drain is still an issue in Kenya, yet we are exporting labor abroad. So maybe what do you think should be done to balance the equation?
So kwa ground watu walipwe vizuri yenye hautakuwa unafikiria kutoka kwa hiyo nini yako.
Actually.
Yes.
Pay makes people to move abroad.
Of course.
Yes.
Lipa watu vizuri, watreat vizuri kwa job. Mtu akue anafeel ni kama job yake ni kitu ya maana. Umejua vile tunakwanga huko tunafeel sisi ni
ni mabosi.
Alafu kulipwa pia haikwangi si ati ni mbaya hivyo sana. Of course nurse tunaweza sema tulipwe more every day. Kwanza sisi kwa management ndio hata tunakwanga tunasema ai bana. So kwa ground daktari manurses waongezwe respect moja kwanza na wananchi. And government walipe more. Kazi ya sisi tumefurahia kila mtu akikuja. Mimi si ati nilikuwa huko nilienda kama nini ka nurse already. Nilienda huko tuka nani and imejipata sasa niko hapo hivyo. Niko hapo hivyo. Yes. Nafurahia. Sisemi kani nime waste time huko. I gave my all.
God is good. You paid the price actually.
Mungu alinipatia akili nitumie. So nilitumia vizuri.
You paid the price.
Na natumia bado vizuri.
And let me ask you before we sample part of our feedback. How's nursing the time you moved abroad, practicing that time and now? What has changed in terms of, let's say, input of equipment, work environment, operations, etc.? Yes.
Ile time nilikuwa new, vile nilikuwa student wa medicine, by the I worked as a student help.
Student help.
Sijui naitwaje. Kama una study una do job. So nilikuwa ni kama na sasa wa ward, lakini nalipwa kama student. Unaelewa?
Like an intern, a starter, etc.
Kituka hiyo. Unafanya kazi unalipwa tu kasi. Yaani ukifanya kuna student jobs zinakuanga huko hivyo. Yes. So hiyo time Wajerumani walikuwa wengi kwa nini? Kwa ward 20 years ago. Hiyo ndio naweza compare. Before mimi sijui. Maybe kuna msee atakuja hapa hivi akaya yako 40 years Germany. Aseme maybe ilikuwa different kabisa. Kulikuwa na Wajerumani wengi and then kulikuwa na ni tuseme racism in a way, discrimination ile awe ni black manze ni aje
like it was outright, said it on your face. Blankly.
Hawafichagi wanakwambia live, so ni vile udili nayo saa ngapi. So ile kitambo, like I said, when somebody is younger you don't have confidence, utaifinyilia useme acha nende nikambie, alafu naambia maybe my au pair family au ni Wajerumani hata wataniuliza hawatajua how to deal with it, so maybe like I said, ukiambia the other Kenyan mwenye amekaa hapo hivyo longer atakwambia hii kesi kwanza wacha nikuzindikishe huko. Nani alikwambia hii story? Alafu inakuwa like two black people against one person, wanaanganika ni wase wasaba wamesimama hapo. Na nyinyi wawili tu. So hiyo kusolve saa hiyo. Ukikompare na saa hii Healthcare ni normal ka kitambo, ni vile sasa imekuwa business. Na Germany bado hajagundua by the ni business. Yeah. Lipa watu vizuri, treat vizuri, outcome itakuwa poa.
Yeah.
Foreigners ni karibu, si nusu by the way, but ni kaa 30% ikienda.
Yeah.
Sijui statistics inasema nini. Yeah. But to treat vipoa, tulipe vizuri, nisi find out ati unalipa Mjerumani anafanya kazi same kama mimi, unamlipa mo. Hapo ndio sasa politics inaanzanga, inaitwa micropolitics kwa nini? Kwa ward, yeah? Ni treat vipoa. Yani equality ni kitu. Sijui kama inakuwa practice, jumi kwangu kuna equality, wamejua ako long hapa hivi
Americans are big on that.
Hala?
Equity or equality. Even in terms of gender too. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Healthcare, wanawake ni wengi, wavulana pia wanakuja.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Male nurses is actually now a thing. Yeah.
Yes.
Right.
Na tunafurahia sana. Tunafurahia. Everybody.
Are they welcomed really?
Oh yes.
For
Yes.
Okay.
Hao ndio wanakuanga na neutralize vitu mingi. Wana neutralize vitu mingi kwa ward, wanakuanga tu wako tu.
Right.
Yeah, but anybody ako welcome.
Somebody had mentioned black tax in a way that, are you equitable? Like it's mandatory, lazima utume pesa home, because kila mtu anajua tuko na Lucy wetu ako majuu, mbona tutumii $1,000?
1,000 yote natoa wapi mama? Hello.
Has there been such an incident, by the way, and how have you had to keep it up? Because your family loves you and they need it badly maybe.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so how do you do it? How have you done it for 2 decades plus?
For 2 decades, watoto wetu ni roho yangu. Wakitaka kitu, wanapata. Ndio maana nilienda shule, nikafanya hospital, nikaongezea studies. So pesa yenye at least napata saa hii miaka ni mzuri yenye unaweza hata ukituma kitu uko tu zile za iko sawa. Lakini come to baada comnew, kuna vile hiyo pesa bado si mob. Na expertise ina play a very big. Letu nikwambia ukifanya, kuna difference ukifanya 1 year, ukifanya 2 years, pesa inaongezeka 3 years, and then kuna categories by the kama government institutions. Unaenda na unaenda na license uko nayo, degrees uko nazo, kila kitu iko categorized. Ukikuja na bachelors unapata pesa kai, ukipata masters unapata pesa kai. Sasa hiyo ni pesa kama hiyo. Ukikuja na experience 1 year, pesa kama hii inaongezeka.
Yeah.
So the masters you have, the many years you've been working in healthcare, the more money you get. Kama uko na PhD maybe kwa public health or something, pesa unapata more. So
because there's been instances where somebody was working abroad, alikuwa anatuma home pesa, wajenge nyumba, fence boma, hata wamjenge yeye nyumba, akakuja hakuna nyumba, hakuna shamba. Have you had maybe friends as well who went through that? Because it's very common on returnees, mostly returnees who lived abroad. And that's heartbreaking, sad.
Guy, hapo ndio unaangukanga hadi unapiga somersault mpaka uko kwa center. Uko kwa center yenu ya nyumbani. Ni heartbreaking kutuma do and then kitu ifanywe. So umejua mi kitu kile hajanifanyikia juu. But nimesoma kwa magazeti around my people wenye wako Germany, sijasikia eti mtu aligongwa. The people wenye wanafanya kazi vizuri, ama they choose the companies zenye siku hizi kuna specialized companies zenye maybe zinakujengea nyumba. Juu wasewa kitu tunakwenda tunasahau. Unanunua juu kujenga una need msemo mwenye anaangalia kitu live. So sijui mtu mwenye akona nguvu ya kujenga.
Because if it's your mom, you expect your mom will do you right, or if it's your sister.
Mama yako pia kuna vitu za kufanya. Na hata sijui ni umejua mimi sina niko.
But your family has been good, you'd say.
Family yangu imekuwa. Sina kitu ya ku.
But the way she has beautiful kids in the studio too, as well. So that's how they love her. All right. And also, let me ask you on that family part. Has there been disconnection? Because sometimes when you are so far away, millions of kilometers away, there's that disconnect that comes with, there's new family members who are born, others die, and by the time you're back, now you've just returned. You're literally a returnee. You've said you just came to visit. You feel like there's need to reconnect again and unite with your family. Did you feel that? Like there was a little bit of disconnect, even though you spoke on phone prior?
Hapana. Kwanza before, sasa umejua technique ama inaitwaje technique
Yeah.
imekuwa really nice saizi. Mtu ana WhatsApp vile unataka nini. Si zile siku na una Skype my friend uko mtu apatikani ama unapiga direct na makadi zingine hapo hivyo tuko tuna scratch unapiga kidogo 3 minutes zimeisha. So hata hizo it was the quality of it. Nimesikia ameongea ama kunanyesha huko ushago ama kunanyesha sijui wapi. Amwezi mkasikizana. Tulikuwa tunaandika mabarua. Unangoja hiyo barua yako ukipata unafurahia.
Right.
Unaandika postcard nini. So me nimekuwa totally in communication na familia yangu.
Your kids, you moved with them to abroad?
Hapana. Mimi nimekuwa huko ever since, so nimewazaa huko.
Okay.
Yeah. Right. No. I'm talking about my brothers
your
and
immediate
sister.
family, like mother, brother, sister, uncles.
My mother and father niliwalose kitambo. I was 10 years of age. So hapo hivyo ulikuwa unasema story ya asante. Story ya mtu ana tuma mamake afanye errand ya maybe ya kujenga nyumba na afanye. Mimi sijui mama anaweza kuwa na hiyo maybe akona vitu, sijui akona reason gani. Maybe mtoto alikuwa anamtuma vitu mob yenye hizi akafanya na umejua ama
but your kids, interesting your kids, because I've had to interact with them, they speak good Luo, but they've lived with you abroad.
Yes.
So you managed to strike that culture between your own original culture, first generation citizens, and then striking it as well, connecting it with German.
Yes. No, I took an example on my own mother and father. We stayed most of the time in very different regions of Kenya. Most of the time we didn't even stay in Nyanza. We were in Rift Valley and Central Kenya. And my mother and father spoke to us even when we stayed in Naivasha, in Nyeri, in Nakuru, in Doluo. You know? And outside was Kiswahili, in the school was English. In fact, outside wasn't even Swahili, it was Kikuyu. So till now I can understand Kikuyu nicely. I speak Kikuyu.
You speak fluent Kikuyu too?
I speak not fluent because I've forgotten a little. But I speak
But some
Kikuyu.
words you can throw in.
Yes, so I thought, why not with the children?
With the children,
culture is nice. And I am a friend of culture.
I wonder people why they go to America and they come back with American accents.
No, that's their part. Anybody can get the accent the way they want.
Okay, let's sample the feedback. We are asking you, do you think working abroad is the solution to unemployment in Kenya? Paul Chamrot amesema, I will prefer working here in Kenya because skin ya handle racism. I think Lucy has talked about that too as well. Albim Katoliki Salano amesema, heri hapa Kenya tu. Vihiga Mago Center tuned in. Shout out to you from Vihiga. Abu Jesh anasema, let's do it. Yes, sir. Jeff Karis amesema 254 kuna skills but technology inatufail. Jua to 100%. Gilbert Gitacho amesema in. Shout out to you, Gilbert. Sky Geo anasema yes, so sijui kama ni yes to work in Kenya or yes to go abroad.
Maybe ataenda alafu arudi.
Right. And then kuna Content Cheesy Junior anasema anasema na support too. By the way, tell us, do you think working abroad is a solution to unemployment in Kenya or not? Your pointing shot, still up kwa hiyo striking a balance between living abroad, the reality that comes with disconnecting from family members. How have you handled, now that you've said you've just, I don't know for how long are you in Kenya before you go back?
I'm flying back next week.
Oh, you just came the other day and you're going back?
Nimekaa.
For how long have you been around?
I've been around for 3 weeks now.
3 weeks now,
Lakini
there's some good time. There's some good time too. I support you. There's some good time.
And then
too.
You don't get a lot of time. Umejua job pia unapewa hapo leave, si ati unapewa leave. Hivyo long. So alafu watoto pia wakianza shule, unaenda na sasa holidays zao. Naona si ati pia huko lazima tutengeneze vitu kwa nyumba, umejua. Hapa tunakuja short, huko pia tuna.
But at least now you know your way there. You have your family there with your kids. So you're German. You're a German citizen, Kenyan German, right?
I am a German citizen and a very proud Kenyan. Everybody I meet, the second sentence I think I say, and most Kenyans outside Kenya say, you will not, yani watakotora sema, no, Kenya. Natoka Kenya. Nini?
Nairobi.
You know? But si hata Nairobi, hata the ones who are most people outside, si hata wamekuwa wametoka Nairobi. Kenya, Nairobi ni hivi bana. Sisi tunatoka huko, kila watu wanatoka Kiambu, Nyeri, huko, Nakuru, kina Kisumu, Kitale.
All over.
kila pahali. So hapo ndio sasa wataanza kuambia we si Nairobi, waanze kukuexplainia place wanatoka. You know, so we are very proud outside, and I am a very proud Kenyan. And like I said, sitaki kuona Mkenya mwenzangu kama anateseka, be it under racism, be it under any other stress. Na racism ndio inakozingi stress. Hiyo kwanza.
Absolutely. So we are exiting. We have like 30 seconds. So I want you to give your parting shot. Also, if you are active on social media, pia unaweza sema or plug in. What would be your advice to a young Kenyan who has a dream and a vision of moving and working abroad, specifically in Germany? I want you to talk to them in 30 seconds in camera number one, and let them know. Also plug in with either your LinkedIn or your Instagram or your TikTok. Watu wa majumla kwanga TikTok sana. Apparently you're not. So talk to them 30 seconds.
So my fellow young Kenyans, I encourage you, kama roho yako inasema kuja Germany, kuja ikikufurahisha baki. Kama uko na shida tuongeleshe, kama itakushinda rudi nyumbani. Na mimi mnanipata kwa all social media platforms apart from TikTok. Lucy YugiLeo, written as one. Lucy YugiLeo. Mtanipata huko. Anybody wants advice ya kukuja, feel free uandike. Kama nitajibu iko sawa, kama nita take time kujibu, pia ngoja tu nitajibu. Otherwise I encourage you, kujeni haki ya Mungu, tuendelee na
continue to create a community abroad. Diaspora community abroad. But there I was reading statistics inasema watu wenye mko abroad mnatuma pesa mob sana Kenya. Like mna build GDP ya Kenya sana. Shout out to Lucy. And thank you so much. Thank you so much for being with us in studio. We have been speaking to the powerful Lucy YugiLeo. Ensure that you plug in with her. She's a healthcare manager, registered nurse, and labor mobility advocate based in Germany. Great to have you today in studio. And also we want to thank you for watching us from 7 p.m. till right now. You know, I'm used to the morning show, but I'm here too from 7 p.m. to right now. And you'll get the conversation on YouTube at Y254 channel, at Brian Sakwa on one. The hashtag is Pontok TV show. Thank you for watching. See you next time.
Y254. Imagine.